Good morning, guys. Welcome to another week in med school. I'm so excited to show you along in this vlog because you're going to see over the next few days that you can definitely balance things that aren't med school related when you're a med student. So I am in the middle of my course launch, Road to Acceptance. Enrollments are open now. So I already wrote my plan for the day last night and we got some content creation. I also have a sponsored post going out next Tuesday that I need to work on. Emails, organizing and planning for this 5-week application bootcamp we're gonna do starting next week. And also 8 hours of class today. Actually a little less than that, like 6 hours of class today. So, lots to do, but we're gonna do it. It's gonna be a really productive few days and I can't wait to show you along.
Kinda something like that Shakespeare would have wrote it, yeah. Romeo, I wish I could have met you. Romeo, I wish that I could text you. I bet you would help me, tell me what would Juliet do. She'd keep on looking till she found the one. Like Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
All right, feeling productive, got Anki and Sketchy done as planned. I haven't eaten my eggs yet. I need to eat breakfast, pack a lunch because I'm gonna stay on campus for our lunch break. And yeah, we have docs, which we are doing some standardized patient interviews, but we're also apparently walking around for 2 hours looking at art. I'll let you know how that goes, don't know what to expect. So yeah.
Romeo, I want my Romeo, Romeo. Yeah, I want something classic, but all these boys are tragic. Romeo. Why'd you have to go and set the bar so high? It's 2020 when nobody stars are crossing right, and we can blame it on the guys who are talking in disguise. Got the body of a prince, but the heart of a simp. I need someone who's...
What a fun doc session. So I'm not personally a fan of staring at a piece of art for 2 minutes in silence and then talking about it for 20 minutes, but that was only a third of the session. My favorite one was the last one where I described a painting that my classmate and my docs coach didn't know what it looks like, and then I had to describe to them how so that they could draw it. Super fun. And then the second part was interviewing patients. We practiced interviewing patients with mania and depression, so that was very helpful and great. Got out early, now I'm making lunch because I'm ravenous, and the goal for the next 2 hours, I don't have to go to class till 2, so about to eat and then sit down and do a ton of content for It's Life by Maggie. That's the goal.
20 when nobody stars are crossing right, and we can blame it on the guys who are talking in disguise. Got the body of a prince, but the heart of a simp. I need someone who's gonna love me through my good, bad, and ugly more than IG. I want a life story, and I'm talking about the Leo version of it, yeah. Romeo, I wish I could have met you. Romeo, I wish...
All right, I filmed 2 reels. I made a caption for 1 reel and I started a 4th reel. Now it's time for Health Society. No idea what we're talking about this week.
I bet you would help me, tell me what would Juliet do. She'd keep on looking till she found the one. Like Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo, Romeo? I want my Romeo, Romeo. Yeah, I want something classic, but all these boys are tragic. Romeo, 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 Romeo. She keep on looking till she found...
All right, guys, I was having quite the pity party before I went to the gym. I was all like, I'm so tired. Should I go? I don't want to go, but I didn't go yesterday, blah, blah, blah. And I was all like in a bad mood. Then I went to the gym, and as always, I'm in the best mood. The dopamine is hit. I got to sing, you know, it's really the music on the way home that I just like blare, and it just makes me so happy. And I did 170 power clean.
Wow.
Barely, but I did it, which is close to my PR from like 2 years ago. So, highlight of my day. Anyway, yeah, I don't understand why I do that every single day. And then every single day I end up being in the best mood after I go to the gym. You'd think I'd go to the gym 7 days a week the way I feel after. But, I don't know.
Romeo, she keep on looking till she found the one. Like Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo, Romeo? I want my Romeo, Romeo. Yeah, I want something classic. All these boys are tragic. Romeo.
Sir, I just want to say thank you.
It is 11, aka going to bed much too late for my morning study schedule. But guys, Coach Carter in not Road to Acceptance, Remember the Titans, all-time favorite movies ever. I was not about to turn that movie off and go to bed early. Just saying. So good night.
I still need to recover from another lover. Would you be here for me? Never met your parents, not even your mother.
Hello, happy Thursday. My Anki is done. Thursdays especially, I take it easy on myself. And really any day where it's either like sleep in and do nothing or stay in bed and do my Anki. I just like do my Anki on my phone, and it works really well on days like I went like this when I went to bed at 11 and I didn't get enough sleep, so waking up at 5 was going to be really hard kind of thing. So Anki's done, headed to anatomy, and the only reason I'm sticking to what I said I was going to do, which is go to anatomy every Thursdays up until practical, which is in 2 weeks, is because my friends are there. Like, oh, thank goodness for them. Because I don't want to go. But I would regret not going 2 weeks from now, so that's what I should keep in mind, even if my friends weren't there. But really grateful that my friends are there. So we're going to go study all morning, which is why I'm not mad at all that I slept in. Yeah, it's gonna be super productive, and then with class 1 to 5, so don't want to go, but I'm gonna get dressed, grab some eggs, eat them on the way to anatomy, and go be productive and a good med student.
Let's see where this leads. What should we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What should we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me.
Cheers to making it to anatomy. Kale really does not get small enough. It's like really chunky. I think spinach is better for that fact, but this is otherwise good. Anyway, I now have a solid grasp on arm muscles, leg muscles, brachial plexus. So a lot of MSK stuff. I think the only big chunk of MSK missing is like bones. So good. Like, I'm not very good at studying for like our weekly exams with friends, because then I just want to be a chatty Cathy. For anatomy, studying with friends for me is so helpful. I've been contemplating for so long on whether or not I'm going to class from 1 to 3, because that part is optional. This is what happens when I'm hungry and can't make decisions. But I just realized that we have leftovers from dinner last night, which was so good. So, not going to class. Gonna eat some food. Gonna work on It's Life by Maggie till 3. This is what happens when I don't plan out my day planner ahead of time. It's fine. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna feel 10 times better. And I'll be able to concentrate and make decisions again. Good morning, guys. First thing, watch lectures from yesterday that I didn't do. There's responding to a person with anxiety and another, the pathophysiology of anxiety. 2 1-hour lectures. See how quickly I can just whip through it. Shouldn't have too many Anki cards to do. Can you tell I'm tired and I don't want to do any of this? I wanted to do Anki in bed again, but I was like, it's fine to do that once a week, but let's not get into too much of a habit. Okay, only like 300 Anki cards to do, so I can definitely do Anki in 2 lectures, and like, then we have to be in the building by 8:40 to take our end of week quiz. And then I have I got a lot done for It's Life by Maggie Tim yesterday, but I still have a lot to do this afternoon. So it's gonna be a great day, guys. Let me grab some Celsius and get a little more energy in my body.
We hang with your brother when he could use the company. What shall we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart and mine? What shall we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen, running through evergreen.
All right, guys, all done. It's 8:30. It took me less than 2 hours to get through the 2 lectures, my Augie cards. I'm feeling pumped but ravenous, so I have 10 minutes. Luckily, boiled eggs that one day, so just eat real quick, head to my exam.
Yeah, she's what I need.
All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. I am deep in road to acceptance planning, application boot camp planning. The more I plan, the more excited I get. Also, like, maybe I should have become an event planner or a graphic designer because this stuff is like so fun. But no, I want to be a doctor, don't worry. Okay, let's talk about some med school reflections. Basically, I read a post on this before I started med school, and it's completely coming to fruition. Basically, you have to have 2 brains in med school. One brain for knowing, like, what the professors want you to know to get a question right on your quizzes or finals, or like what to answer on step. And then your other brain is for like knowing clinical applications and how to actually answer things in the real world, because constantly, like, we'll ask a question in class and the professors will be like, well, for your exams, this is the answer, but for real life, this is the answer. Or like for us, like, our end of week quizzes are based on lectures. Like, some schools have MB&Me style exams. Ours are based on lectures. So like this block especially, I think the consensus is like, we love the content, mind and behavior is cool, it's chill, we love the course structure. And then the things they decide to get super nitty gritty on and test us on the quizzes are like, really? It's like, okay, like, let me just hang on to every single word that the lecture like says and not like read the DSM-5, because then I'll be confused and I'll probably pick the wrong answer. So it's weird. And then also, like, prime example, I actually pulled this up. So we were learning about sleep last week, and our professor was like, so for the purposes of this lecture, REM sleep is theta waves. It's in theta waves, it's actually theta waves. But in your step book, in first aid, it will say beta waves. So for step, answer beta waves. Isn't that crazy? So it's just like constant, like, okay, I need to know this for lecture, I need to know this for real world, but then like this for step and this for answering questions. Anyway, so just a little tidbit to look out for if you're an incoming med student or pre-med. It's totally a thing. But that wraps up this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow along on Instagram, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Next week will be finals week for mind and behavior.